G'day guys, welcome my friends. Big day ahead, huge day, big day in the markets today, big one with CPI to come for the pound. So what are we thinking, guys? Are we up or down? YouTube sent the poll question into the chat. Have a go of it. Meantime, guys, good morning, good afternoon, as always. Very good evening wherever you are around this wide world. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all had a good week so far on the charts. For myself, it's been a fantastic week. Just continuing on doing the exact same shit over and over again. Just coming up with the plan, trading a plan, and then wait for your catalyst within price action to look for your entries. And doesn't it work wonders, guys? So been on fire on the stream, not lost on the stream for about a month now, so it's been going really well. But we just do the same shit, guys. We're going to plan ahead and see what we can come up with moving forward. But obviously it's a big one today. We do have CPI to come shortly in about 12 or so minutes from now. Expected to be, so year on year, expected to be coming down, as is we've got the PPI as well, that's expected to be going up. So based off the CPI, what is forecast coming out of CPI, that would suggest potential softening once again, that inflation may be coming under control as far as over the UK, which could lead to potential weakness in the pound. So we'll have to see what comes of that. But then again, if it does come out as CPI going up, then obviously that's going to lead to the strength to the pound. So will this just be grabbing some liquidity before it shifts to the upside, or is it going to continue to melt? We'll have to wait and see, obviously, in the next 10 or 11 minutes or so. So no entries. I'm not going to take any entries prior to it though, guys. Not interested whatsoever. Just going to let it do its thing for the time being, but we will obviously come up with the plan moving forward. And once again, let's start with obviously the weekly time frame. So current weekly, he's now moving back in line with that previous weekly candle, which closed back a bearish candle. So obviously we're still an inside bar candle. Nothing much has changed in regards to structure or anything, guys. We've got the previous daily, closing back bullish, and potential sign of reversal. However, if we were to continue bullish, really don't have much of a need to pull back and break the low of that previous daily count. We have a lower high, begin to break the low, and potentially we could make a deeper pullback into these wicks to the left hand side. Not going to be easy though, because we are trading into some choppy price action below it, but nonetheless, let's see what we got on the lower time frame. So the daily, structure wise, we still remain bullish. Go down to 4 hour time frame. We can see, look at these wicks, massive wick projections here to the left hand side. Not going to be easy selling it into it, but could we look for potential bounces off it for options to buy it? Structure wise, we do remain bearish. I'm going to mark in the most recent resistance. We'll adjust these along accordingly once we go down to the 30-minute. We're marking the exact same level marked in all week to the downside. We have some more support though in between it. We'll mark that in once we go down to the 30-minute time frame. All right, so what we can see is that is also a 4 hour level, so I'm just going to mark that in. Now looking at GJ, so I'm going to remove that because we're fair distance off it for the time being. What we can see is we're technically still bearish on the 30-minute as well. Micro trend is flipping back bearish as well, creating a lower high, rejecting the 4 hour resistance. You can just drag this up a bit. So for me, moving forward on GJ, seeing we're right near that support, didn't really make all that much sense to me selling it, to be honest. Right now we're honing in on a support. I can mark that in on the 30-minute time frame just now. There is absolutely no margin into it. So what I'm also going to do is, and likely guys, if the news about, likely we're just going to burst through these levels. So just marking that level we've just recently broken out of, just to see if it does hold. If for whatever reason the news already filtered through and it doesn't make much of an impact, which I very much doubt it will, pretty sure it will have a big impact, then what we could do is look for the pullback to 205.25, look for some resistance to form. Again, it's going to be in line with the structure. At that point, they'd be confirming a lower high upon the pullback, and that could be an option to sell it back down in line with the strength and direction of the current daily candle. So definitely be looking for the sells play at the point there. Now, buys, what I'd be ideally looking for with the news about, likely, and it is forecast to be a negative for good in some aspects, obviously for an economy itself. The fact that CPI is coming down will lead to probably more confidence within an economy. However, it's obviously not good for currency strength. So if it does pop down, then I'll be looking for it to start to tap in towards that 204.730 and bounce off it for potential options to buy it. Now, it's totally up to you guys. I'm just putting it out there. Maybe, just maybe, might consider a very, very low risk buy limit entry. Probably right around the low of this support. Around, maybe not. Look at it now. Look at it, just the volume right now. It is starting to pick up. Obviously, I'll let you know like a minute or two prior to the news. At this point, I'm likely be waiting. So likely be waiting to see if price does pop down to that level, form a support at it, and then I can potentially look to buy it from above that 204.730. So right now we're just picking up the volume. Not going to make it easy, to be honest. We're likely just going to have to wait, see if this zone does hold that we're currently at. But that is the plan. We're going to have to reassess obviously after the news, guys, so make of that what you will. What I had a look at prior to today's stream, I went over of the past readings and had a look. So the figures that came out negative from, I think it was February, and from March and February, let's quickly look at it. We had negative figures in March and February, and this thing, it didn't really pull back to create an upper wick. Same as the positive figures, it didn't really pull back to create a lower wick. It just basically took off and sustained a move. So that is my concern, that it does just begin to drop in the next 6 minutes and it comes closer to support. It's just going to melt straight through it, absolutely straight through it, and again likely to close a strong candle if the data comes out as per the prediction. So we'll wait and see. Quickly, let's have a look at gold, and I'll say good day to chat. So gold, on the other hand, is in a big uptrend. You've got the weekly forming a strong bullish candle. Just based off that, what I'm likely to look for is potential levels that price could pull back to, form a support before we head back up in line. We've obviously created a new all-time high. I did mention it yesterday, I did mention it Monday as well. Would not surprise me if gold at some point throughout the week ends up breaking and creating its all-time high yet again, which is done. So spot on yet again. Daily candle, high, low, high, high to the previous. This is marking the low of the current daily candle. I don't think that's going to be enough of a catalyst to look for sell options. 4 hours is bullish across the board, guys. We've just formed a resistance. I will adjust it on the 30-minute. As for support, well, we've got the most recent resistance we've broken out of. Yet to obviously retest that 2444 roughly. Now, this is now to the 30-minute, so I can just adjust this. What I can see is M30 structure will flip on a closure below 245793 to be exact. So if we did close below that point there on a 30-minute, that would give me enough of a catalyst to look for some sells. Not only that, we've got some very clean traffic. Clean move up would be mirrored by a clean move back down to that support. So we have some very clean traffic to look for potential options below 2457.93. What I prefer to do is wait for the confirmation of structure flipping bearish. So closure below the M30, tap back in, rejection. At that point there, I would consider my sell options. Now, aside from that, on the pullback that we're currently forming after creating the new all-time high, what I can see is we've formed a minus resistance at 2472.79 to 2471.835. So if we were to continue bearish now, there is not much need for us to pull back and break above the most recent resistance formed on the move to the downside. If we do so and start to close above it, at that point there, there's a higher probability that price will pull back up towards the all-time high yet again. So for me, buys above 2472.79 is what I'd be looking for. Now we've got support at this point here, just drag it down a bit. And for me, I'm just going to steer on the side of the structure at the moment is overwhelmingly bullish. So I'd rather look for my options to buy it. So buys from the support or buys from back at the low of the 30-minute structure, last significant higher low. That's what I'd be looking at moving forward on gold. Buys above the highs, if it just skyrockets, there's a chance it could do it. So that is the options moving forward on gold, guys. Hopefully that makes sense. And now let's focus on that nasty pair called GJ. Alright, so it's dropping a fair bit. Let's quickly look at GU. What's that up to? Not much movement at the moment. This is a chart I sent into the members prior to the stream. So at this point, not really liking a limit order. I think the limit order is going to be very difficult because we're right near the support now. So it could tap into anywhere. I'm not sure where I'd place it at this point. If it was up, higher up, if it hadn't made the move within this candle, then I would have just placed a cheeky limit order probably at 204.730, but we're so close to it just now. So I'm not going to be interested in that option, to be honest. I'm likely to have to wait. So we'll see what we've got anyway shortly. Franco, good morning to you. Will Tobias, good morning, brother. Archer, good morning. Cody A, good morning. Carl F, as always. Peter, good day to you. Casino coming, yep. Cody EJ, yeah, we'll look at it shortly. And Mr. Benny Jalen, brother, how are you? Hope you're well. Welcome. Alright, so casino time is upon us, guys. Place your bets. What are we doing? Are we going up or down? TikTok. Welcome, guys. G'day to you. Mozilla. Yep, big day. I'm thinking down. Okay, mate. Yeah, I'm thinking down as well. If the news comes out as per expected. So we're too close to that support. But the only other kind of level we got here is the 30-minute. And we got the 4-hour level way low down to 4.64. Let's just mark it in anyway. Let's mark it in. Alright, so news trading is really risky. Alright. Let's open the gap down. It's popped up. What's the spreads like? Spreads are not too bad on IC markets. About, oh, maybe now they are. Round 1 and it got to 5 just then. So it's bopping about the spreads. So what is the figure? So it came out, oh, okay. Wow. So CPI, so inflation on the increase by the looks of it over in the UK. So therefore, that would probably bode well for the strength of the pound, and would not surprise me if this thing now shifts to the upside. But just based off that, doesn't mean I just buy it. It doesn't really have much of a low wick. And it's, yeah, there's just no confirmation for me. So PPI came out negative. So these are the two leading indicators for inflation. So we got CPI going up year on year. Is there no month on month? So never really realized that or noticed that on the pound, to be honest. So anyways, come out positive. This is alright, as long as it doesn't wreck the chart right now. This is all good. Probably prefer it to close a decent bullish candle, not leaving such a long wick. But all good, guys. We've still got plenty of time. I'll keep an eye on gold as well. And members, I will send you a link for those who are wanting to join. So will CPI be filtered through London Open, guys? Will the news be filtered through them? Will the volume come in at that point? Got a big gap on IC markets. You don't have it here on or under. I'm just going to remove this zone now. Relax Insurance and Ricks. Cheers, good morning to you too, my friend. Ben, you're all in on red. I bet you are in it too, mate. If you are, I hope it's hope you're doing alright with it. By the way, brother, bad news. Bank are not gonna send the charge back. So yeah, disappointing. I knew it. The banks here are dodgy as anything. Nah, not joking, mate. Not interested. It's buyer beware with that type of thing. Apparently Visa won't cover it. Visa in general. So I definitely let them know what I thought of it. But it's all part of it, isn't it? Yeah, same. Yeah, that's the other issue. Visa apparently was saying that you got 120 days to lodge. And that's the issue I have in my bank. I'll speak to you at some point about it. Yeah, I couldn't even log on to the terminal as well, brother. The OnlyFunds terminal. It would not let me log into it. I remember trying to do so just to see what was going on. And wouldn't even let, because I thought I'd trade it manually. And yeah, it wouldn't let me do it, so... We'll be speaking to my niece about this. We'll be getting some help for legal purposes, see if, what we can do. Yeah, Franco, it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but all part of it. That's the risk, I suppose, you take when you sign up to these prop firms, isn't it? So a really good session yesterday with the members, the VIP and NY. Really good education. When we get on there for NY, it's obviously we're looking for trades, but while we're looking, we can also educate. People aren't shy to come on the mic and ask questions, which is really good. It's the best time to learn. So pretty much a live session each day a week, which is, it's really good. All right, let's look at Bitcoin. Wow, this thing's bouncing, isn't it? And yesterday would have worked, by the way, guys. Had a look at it during the MI session. At that level marked in as potential level to buy it. Look at that catalyst. Is that not a thing of beauty? Closed above that resistance I marked in. Had a weak pause above it. Impulse entries every single day of the week as it breaks that Callan's high. It gave about 30 pips. That would be a nice quick win on Bitcoin. I had a look at it 2 in a minute and didn't even pull. It basically would have been straight to TP out. Minor pullback at about 3-4 minutes in, but it shot straight up basically, and never would have taken your entry out break even prior to it bounce actually making the move. So it's good to see it, but nonetheless. Let's have a look at it. Beast, that is BTC. So the weekly is forming a very strong bullish candle. Pretty clean traffic on the weekly up to that 70k mark again. Good chance that that is likely going to be a next destination. It's going to mark in a weekly low, but we won't for the time being. Looking at daily, structure on the daily is also still bullish from this big impulse from 50k up to the all-time highs. Also got, that's a pretty strong signal within price action, the previous daily candle. Long wick to the downside, closing up near its high. To me, it suggests we've grabbed liquidity from the downside. Its previous resistance bounced off it. There's a high probability price will continue to the next resistance, which is around that point there, 673 roughly. So a little bit of margin up to that point there. You got just over 1k to look for trades from the current level. So looking good for continuation to the upside. The 4-hour. That lines up with 4-hour resistance. It's currently tapped into a 4-hour resistance. I'm gonna mark in the one to the upside though. Change that to gray. Let's mark in the current level 2 and let's just see. Bar as support. Mark that in. Onto the M30. Alright, let's zoom out. Alright, so M30 looks a little bit different. Alright. Tough one for buyers above 66.50. You're running straight into resistance. So what I would do instead, I'd just mark in horizontal, get rid of this zone. Mark in the current resistance at the current daily candle high. Change that to blue. And if price closed above that point there, I'd be looking for potential buy options. In anticipation, once it breaks the high of the current daily, it's a good chance it's going to continue to the upside. First TP will be 66.413. Second TP, the 4-hour resistance 66.673. Now, what I can see just here, we've got a support form on the way up around 65k, so price did pop back down to that level. Almost support above that level. I'd be looking for my options to buy it back up with buy options from a little bit lower down as well. However, there's some clean traffic below that level too, so price begun to close below it, flip the micro trend back bearish. Then I'd also be looking for the sells below 64,933. So be putting sells in below that point there, closure below, and there's a good chance if that was to be the case, the price will come back down towards 64.30, which at that point there I can look for potential buys if that was to be the case. That is Bitcoin. Steve, more to you, my friend. Hope you're well. All right, maybe we can get buys from this point as well, guys. So let's see if this 15-minute closes bearish as is at this support, and then we have a bullish engulfing next 15-minute candle. What's that going to do? What that's going to do is going to close this candle with a long wick to the downside up near its high. That could provide a potential option to buy it on the following candle, so we'll wait and see. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Sorry guys, just check something. Alright, so we're waiting on gold at this stage. BJ bouncing, and this is good. That's fine. This is what we want to see. Clean moves, not leave massive wicks, because these wicks, if it was to leave wicks, it makes it more difficult to trade within it. So that's fine. If it pulls back now to 205.20 to reject, it's going to be options to sell it. I'm really liking this. It's much better than a whipsaw all over the shop. And gold, we wait. Got the 15-minute closing. It's closing back bearish, so it's all right. Maybe we'll have a catalyst on the following 15-minute candle. Sharif, good day to you, mate. Hope you're well. All right, let's see what gold does now. Alright guys, if anyone looking at any charts at the moment, let me know. JJ, I'm just waiting for a pullback to 205.20, see how price reacts to it. Gold, I want to see if we end up closing back above this support. I'm just waiting for the time being. Otherwise, next level to potentially look to buy it from is 24.60 roughly. So we'll soon see, guys. We'll soon see if price makes its way to those levels. If there's any guys out there or any ladies out there who has any idea about SEO, actually has an idea about it, not just contact me to try and rip me off, because that's what seems to be the case always with all these guys that I use, please contact me. Top trader goal, morning to you. Hope you're well, brother. Welcome, welcome. What a beautiful day yesterday. I like your analysis on gold today. Members only. Gold could be a choppy market. It's not sure of. Yep. Nice one, brother. Yeah, I'm looking for the buys. I'm still all about the buys, to be honest. Yeah, still bullish across the board. So I'm just looking to see what levels we can form support at. Right now, we're trying to respect this level here, 24.65. So let's see. We could get our catalyst. 8 minutes left. We could have an option to buy it potentially in 8 minutes. Ben, I think I prefer gold tap into 24.59 level on the hourly. Yeah, potentially. Potentially, but I'm only going to execute so long as it's literally ticked the box, so it has to close preferably bullish engulfing, if not right up near the high. Close the M30 back up near its high, long wick to downside into the range below. Yeah, I'll look to potentially buy it. Remember, it's good to see some charts. Really good to see it. It's a good way to level up. Put your analysis out there. Let others know what you're looking at. Ben, don't hate this. Feel like London Open people may be hopping on the train though. Yeah. Oh, okay. Literally on the way to work. Ian, good morning to you, mate. Hope you're well. So we don't want GJ to pull back. We want it to close some strong candles. Retest this previous resistance, well, previous support. Reject it if we are to sell it. Green God, good day to you, mate, on TikTok. Welcome. So we're going to be watching gold, guys. GJ's just got to let do its thing for the time being. Maybe wait for London Open. And we'll watch gold. Comes down further, not a problem at all. Gives us a little bit more margin to be playing with. Who's in trades right now, guys? Let me know. Did anyone, how did you guys go yesterday? I know I heard one or two stories in the Discord and the community group, some very unfortunate ones, but it is what it is. It's just, if you're going to go to the casino and trade the news, that's the risk you're taking. Even if you weren't taking a new trading the news, and you still should have a plan. Always have a plan to manage your loss. First of all, you should need a stop loss. Things like that. Obviously, it's the most important thing before you take a trade, is knowing your risk. So how's the week going, guys? How did you guys go yesterday? Did anyone take trades into the news for retail sales for the US dollar? That was last night. What else have we got today? As far as MY session, looks pretty smooth sailing for a change. Not much going on during the MY session. Tomorrow's a big one with the pound yet again. Got a claimant change. Claim count change. Obviously a big one for the EU as well. So the monetary statement, and it is forecast to remain the same. And also the ECB conference to come later on. So big day, unemployment claims for the US dollar as well. But not much else today. I mean, you got some orange news, but nothing major. We've already gotten through that with CPI. But it will not surprise me if a lot of volume filters through at London Open. Jellyfish chart reacts prior to news published. It usually does make a decent move prior to it, and obviously once it's published as well.
Hey man, good morning.
Franco, good morning, brother. How are you?
Hi. So far so good. So
that's it.
Right now, no trades taken. So waiting for news to settle down a little bit.
Yep.
Let's see.
GU do. So GU popped up and now it's right back where it started. That often happens around high impact news.
Yeah. I was willing to take a buy when we closed above this resistance.
Okay.
But I think it will not be. And maybe it will be go down because of the inflation. I think at the end it's a negative news for the economy, as you mentioned.
Yeah,
already.
negative for the economy, but it's actually good for currency strength.
Yeah.
So, because what that suggests is that they're likely not going to be cutting rates anytime soon, because inflation is still stubborn. It's still quite high. So that would suggest it's good for currency strength. But again, it doesn't always work out that way as far as the way news is filtered through into the markets. But I think GU, it looks like a really good option to sell at below this support as well.
Yeah. That's what I'm also looking for.
Yeah, really nice option to sell below that point. rejecting the 4-hour resistance, pop lower support formed at resistance. I'd be all over that sell if it did eventuate.
Yeah. And at the end, we are on the M30. We are bearish.
Yeah, correct.
Time frame is bearish, so I think this is so we can take a trade here without any.
Yeah, I agree.
Problem.
I think it's more than valid. Ben, GTA vibes this tune. Yeah, I like it. It's sick. This playlist it's different. I like it.
I'm looking also sometimes right now on EU, even if this is not moving that much as GU, but right now maybe also here there could be also something to play out to take a buy.
Okay, very similar to GU.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
Yeah, because you got this resistance.
Correct, which is in line on the left side with this upper wick there. Correct.
Yeah, it does.
So, and I think when we close above this resistance, it could be maybe a good chance also to fill this wick.
To head back up towards the next.
Correct. Yeah.
That one there. Wow.
Yeah, and there's a very good margin there for EU.
High for fire. Yeah, also.
Yeah, the forward, you are right, the forward's not looking that good. Yeah, but in that case, I would be willing to take the risk.
Yeah, that's fair enough. The sells look good as well.
Yeah.
Same as GU.
Yeah.
Looks very similar to this chart. GU and EU. So nice one, brother. What we do next? Just wait patiently.
Yeah.
Do what we do.
Correct.
What we do best. It's happy to hear Peter, one of the members, sent me a message about learning a lot about patience from the group, which is good. So a lot of people come to me because they've got troubles with emotions and overtrading and things like that. That's something I try to strain out quick, fast. So it's probably the most detrimental thing to anyone's trading is that FOMO, the dreaded FOMO. Let's see, more gold, form of support. I'm gonna head back up, let's see. Had a cracking workout today. Bit of vent up frustration as well. Massive back and shoulders workout today. Think of one. Top trader goal. Not that you guys really care, but top trader goal. My friend, what have you got for me? I got stopped out on gold before news, but I got entry after news. 24.2. It was a risk trade. However, P&L allowed me bigger stop. All right. Look, as long as you're willing to accept the risk, that is the most important thing. You know what risk you got on the table. You know what you could lose, and you know it's the news and anything could happen. Then that's entirely up to you. What I would always suggest is if you want to trade news, trade it on like a side account and literally treat it like a casino job where you chuck in, you know, whatever you're willing to lose, whether it be, you know, $10, $50, $100, $200, $500, a grand, and have a little punt, have a little fodder. That's what I'd be doing if I really wanted to trade it. Because also of the news, we know stops can be slipped. Just because you got a stop loss in doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get triggered at that point. And there's heaps of volume around. Your entry is going to get slipped a lot of the time, especially if it's stop order. I think that's just nuts, looking for stop orders at the news. So you're best to, if you are to trade it, chuck it in a side account, because last thing you're going to do is wreck your main account just due to a poor decision out of FOMO and greed more so than anything. beta, I'm thinking of if by it closed above bearish candle on gold. I think that's not a bad option, but I'll be waiting for the 30 at this point. So my idea is for the 30 minutes close back bullish, and if this candle can close bullish and go off the M15, followed by a weak bearish closing the M30 back bullish above this support, that might suffice. Well, that will suffice for a potential buy option on gold. Won't be bullish engulfing for the previous candle, but it'll be a strong enough catalyst in my opinion.
So just in a question, here on gold, for example, I was not deep involved in the analysis.
Yep.
But there is no sales for you below this the resistance which is forming right now.
Below here?
Yeah.
No sales.
Oh, okay.
I know it's a clean move down, but it's just so bullish across the board. I'd rather just wait for a catalyst, and the catalyst will come below that level when the 30-minute flips bearish.
Understood. So the structure is bullish right now on gold and on this time frame. Okay.
Correct. So until that changes, in such a strong uptrend, and weekly forming a very strong bullish candle, I'd rather just trade on side in line with the structure.
Yeah. What I wanted to mention also. So this is so important to have this kind of structure.
Yeah, because it gives you clear direction.
It gives you a clear direction, and also then the patience to wait at the end. Yeah, waiting for the price to to pass through the zones. And then taking the trades, and not before. So
100% correct. One of the toughest parts is patience, and this, if you follow the structure, it's going to make you wait patiently for it to present in your favor. Jellyfish, yeah, I agree. Huge risks are stopping. Wicks stopping frequently. That's why news trade is good when you are in either work or in finance chamber or have insight. Yeah. Maybe a different story if you sort of know what's going on. But if you're a retail trader, it is highly risky. Top trader gold, I agree. No sells in my opinion as well. Meantime, guys, so I've still got a bit of time to wait, so I'm just gonna hop out off the stream for a second. I'll be back in a minute or two. Don't go anywhere. Back shortly, guys. Alrighty guys, I am back. All looking okay. This is better from GJ. This is what we want to see. Clean moves. Been a clean move down, so now if it makes the clean move back up, make this range still tradable, which is good. Alright, so my catalyst time frame is not 15 minute unless it ties in with 30-minute closure, so I don't yet have support on a 30-minute, so I need to wait for that confirmation. So for me, like I said, it's all right, this 15-minute close is strong bullish, but I'm going to need to wait for the following candle to close back weak bearish, create minor resistance at support, and as the new 30-minute candle begins to break the high of the what will be the previous once this candle closes on the 30, and that would be my entry, take it back up. Goes just now, it's just way too impulsive for me to take an entry. Way too impulsive. Better left hand A.C.T means money's going in. Either way, my friend, wait for a catalyst. Just think of all those times in the past when the hand was itchy and you pressed the trigger and you got burnt. And you know, we know the stories, so hold off, my friend, hold off. It goes, we reassess. All good, no stress. I need to add that's what I need to add, the stream record. I need to do it. That might keep more viewers on. Fixed the camera settings today. You may have noticed as well, guys. Webcam. I didn't realize it wasn't on its full capacity. Alright, so 15 minutes closing strong bullish. First tick. First tick, now we need to wait. Well, I need to wait, you guys can do what you want, but I just need to stick to my plan. That's what I'll be doing. Waiting for a weak bearish closure now. Very simple, you see how I take total emotions out of it for me. It's just rule-based, completely rule-based trading. GJ, I know I don't have anything until at least it reaches 205.20, and if it reacts to it, rejects, possibly I can start to look for my options to plan for a sell at that point. Very simple. I think a lot of time people overcomplicate trading. A lot of it's to do with FOMO as well. You're kind of looking at this thinking, oh, I'm gonna miss it, oh stuff, I'm just gonna buy it, and then pops down. You close out maybe a bit too early, pops back up, try to get back in, pops back down, you close again, goes up. I used to do all that stuff. I used to get caught out in all those shenanigans, guys. I know it all, trust me. That's why I got to the point where I said enough's enough. If I had hair, I would have just pulled the whole lot out, in honesty. So just create rules. The rules, test it out, it works, and that's what I did. In all honesty, that's what it was like. A nervous wreck. My own worst enemy. I just hated myself. Okay. That way it went, yeah. Nothing to do with stress, nothing to do with, you know, genetics. Yeah, it's an interesting one. The middle brother's still got hair. No, I mean, he's not a full head. He still has a lot more than I do on top of the head. It's more receding. Yeah, my older brother, forget it. He's went when he was like 18. He just departed the building and never came back. And he's unlucky because he doesn't have the shape too. He's got like a pure cone head. It's just really elongated at the top. He's got this massive forehead. He cops it. He does cop it from me. But I don't like it because everyone says, you know, we twins. He's like 10 years older.
Are you brother also looking at YouTube videos?
No.
So okay, so then
I can say whatever I want.
Then you are safe to talk about
safe.
your brother.
can say anything, they would not know the difference. So 100%. They barely know what YouTube is, to be honest. They're so backward when it comes to, you know, all that stuff. Peter, he lost it all so we can keep out. That's it. I'm doing you guys a favor, I know. So gold, let's see. Is it going to close week bearish? 15, that's what I'm waiting for. And if it does, I'm going to be looking for a buy on the following candle. Jellyfish EU. Not the support I'd want it to break. This is the support I'd want it to break. What's GU doing? Is it pulling back as well? No, GU closed above. Ooh. Closed very strong above though, didn't it? Oh no, it didn't. Rejected. That was the 15 minute.
Yeah.
Tough one on GU.
So still no entry on GU right now.
Not for me
so
as well.
Maybe it's, but at the end, Justin, so it's difficult because if it close weak, leave a long wick.
Yeah.
It's not a good entry.
No.
And if it closes stronger, so then we have also a problem because we are in the near of the resistance.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, so very difficult on GU.
I agree. Makes it very difficult at the moment. 30 minutes also could be flipping back bullish. So the best thing you probably wait for now on GU or hope for is a nice clean move up, then pull back to support. Preferably. Otherwise, I mean, above that resistance looks like it's some very clean traffic. Let's see.
It's clean traffic above this, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, it is. Yep, so that's the next potential point of entry.
Correct. Yeah.
Again, you just gotta wait to see where prices come from as well.
So and we are also in the near of the round number then.
Yep.
So also this can give us a push.
130. Yep. Psychological round number. I don't think price has been there for quite some time. Yeah, since last year was there. Literally this time last year, basically. IT, so you know, a couple of days. All right. Let's get into focus this goal, guys. Next 9 minutes, if it makes a move, it makes a move. All good. No FOMO. Top trade gold. You're in gold. Order filled. Okay. I wish you luck, my friend. Might be joining you soon, but may not be as well, so we'll see. Yeah, I stole the good genes in this family. No doubt. Not lying, this is honest truth. One brother is just as skinny as a rake. Like ridiculously skinny. The other one is well overweight. So actually more into you, got back late from gym today. Did I miss anything? Not yet, waiting on gold buys potentially. I mean, the other thing is, if this closed in engulfing 30 without closing back 15-minute week bearish, that still will suffice as well. So oh. So we got just over 7 minutes until London Open. Potentially I'm looking at gold buys, guys. That's what I'll be looking at. Nothing on GJ right now. I need to make, personally what I prefer is to see it make a nice move up now. So doesn't look great in 15. Just need to patiently wait, guys. Sorry, TikTok cut out. Those of you who were on the other stream. How are we, TikTok? Hope you're well. Gotta get that workout in. I agree, Saxy. Feel much better for it. I'd like to try to go to the gym for a session. Right, looking all right, gold. Looking good, looking good. Just need to wait. What are we looking at, YouTube? What are you guys looking at? Are we all waiting on gold, or are you guys looking at anything else? Waiting on gold. Carl F. Jelly. Jellyfish, all good. How about you guys? TikTok. What are you guys looking at? So at London Open, so if it does give us the option and close as I'd like it to close, London Open, I want to see a small low wick, something. I need to see some sort of low wick, and then I'll look to enter to break the high of what will be my catalyst this bit, M30, perhaps with the 15-minute confluence in between.
Maybe a question just into gold.
Yep.
When the M50 candle closes, let me see, strong bullish, is this still an option for you? So it's not really a catalyst then, or?
As long as it doesn't close much lower than what it is now, it's still okay. Still okay. Still got support. Still above that previous support. You've got a high, low, higher, high. Still a strong enough bullish M30. So that would probably be enough. Still enough, in my opinion. So if it closed near its low, then no. And I have to wait 15 minutes.
Okay.
So at this point, don't have the order set, but I've got little levels marked in. I'm not seeing it until this candle closes and we have low wick. So the level I'm looking at is 2467.75. Stop loss back below the range. That's what I'm looking at on gold. All right, got the closure, got a low wick. Yep, this ticked the box. So I've set an order, guys. Sorry, 75. 2467.75. And it's alright, breaks the 50-minute low, it's alright if it flips, bounce off this support again. What that will be doing is, if it does break the low, then what it really has no need to pull back up and break its high. If it does so, then what it's likely done is just grab some more liquidity from this zone and begins to break that 15-minute candle's high, the bearish candle. There's high probability we'll continue to see upside. So I'm not at all put off by that. When I will start to get put off by it, if it starts to push further down and if it becomes closer to the M15 close, now I'm going to simply have to wait and remove the order. But for the time being, it's still valid. So I've got the order set on gold. Keep accidentally moving this. We'll see. GJ. Just consolidating, a bit difficult on GJ right now. Focus is gold. The hourly also looks really good. I just when I saw was looking at the 2M30s, it made me think the hourly is likely going to be like a doji candle or a hoodie candle. So the hourly looks really good. Looks really good, the hourly. Long wick down into the range below, closing back above it. So we just grab a bit of liquidity again if we begin to flip, break the previous candle's high. Once again, this is a high probability entry. What do you guys reckon, YouTube? Yay or nay? Are you guys with me? LF, you are? Nice one. So there's enough margin as well. It's just measuring it on MetaTrader. There's good ways to manage this trade too, because as soon as it gets triggered in, it could really adjust the stop loss to probably a little bit below the entry candle's low. Color, putting one more at the bottom of the previous M15, 3 pip stop loss. Got buy stop in. Oh, really? All right, let's see. We'll be in a trade shortly. Starting to flip. The news being filtered through in the pound, so it's dropping on GJ. How did GU close? Closed above? Yeah, it's pushed too far up though. It's a tough one on GU. Back to gold. Let's see. Phil, good morning to you, brother. Hope you are. Oh, good morning to you. Well, for reason up until the early hours. Putting with my niece, who is with me. Oh, nice one. Enjoy it. No need to apologize. Haven't missed anything. We're looking at gold buys, but not being triggered in just yet. So I've got to buy a stop. 24.67, 750. Waiting to see if it triggers in. Oh, you're gonna go sell. Wow. Oh, you took a bias. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, nice one. Nice one. Wow. Almost got the spot on the highs. Good work. Yeah, want that gold. Don't we all? Don't we all? It's looking alright, so we'll see. Not been triggered in just yet. We keep popping back down to support and bouncing off it, so it's still a quality entry if it does break the high, the previous candles. Bit of volume, it's just not decided which way it wants to break. Count has 47 cents left, needs to reach its base. A nice one. Congratulations. We're very happy to hear it. Oh, rejecting again. It's all good. Not in trade, so not at all fussed right now. DJ is still crap, so we just need to wait. How about you guys, TikTok? Anyone looking at any trades right now? Or you're waiting on gold? What are we looking at, guys? Just stuck above this support. Struggles break a lot. So we'll see. I still am confident if it begins to flip, it's going to be a good entry. But if it drops much further and it closes back like this, then I'm going to have to wait for another candle closure and and that would be another engulfing candle closing back up at the high of this 15-minute resistance. So likely what I'm going to have to wait for. So as this candle draws closer to its closure on the 15, I'm likely going to have to remove the order and wait again. So it's all good. I haven't removed the order just yet. As soon as I do, if I do, I'll let you guys know. TikTok, Jara Highland. Looking to make an investment as soon as just watching and try and learn as much as I can. That's the best way to go about it. Don't rush into it because it is a lot well, the toughest part is actually controlling emotions, in my opinion. The analysis is quite easy. So the way I go about it is by simply, first of all, following the plan and then creating rules for each and every single trade. So you're definitely going about the right way instead of just jumping straight in. It's up to you to do your own due diligence and test things out, learn. And once you've got the confidence and you understand it, then you can start to put some money into it.
So GJ is coming down a little bit.
Yep. Just not interested in selling it at this level though.
Ah, okay, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, that support. These wicks are very off-putting. Very strong level on the foil. So I'd rather sell it on the pullback. Or was to sell it. Otherwise, look for. I'd consider the buys though if I get the right catalyst from price action. Jar, all good, man. All good. Pleasure. Alright, gold's still looking alright, guys. The hourly still looks good. But gold, I don't blame you, brother. By all means, don't do anything stupid so you enjoy. You've had a good day. Best to just go relax, enjoy your day, and yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow, my friend. Well done. Alright, I'm keeping the order in at the moment. Once again, we pull back down to support and we're bouncing off it. So the more times we do that, we actually begin to flip and break that bearish candle's high. In my opinion, there's a high probability we're going to continue and make a move to the upside. So flipping back bullish just now, for me the order is still valid. Crow, good day to you. If you are, welcome. Could be just in time. Looking like a pretty nice close on a 15-minute just now. So order stands, guys. Oh, we can new 15. That's a bonus. A tiny upward in the previous. Yep, I'm happy with this right now. So order's still in. Well, let's see. Alright guys, if you answer, please say it in chat, watching without sound. I will try to mention it. Someone try to mention it. We're in. Are we in or? Mate, what? Hope you're following my cursor here. So when that is removed, that means we're in. If I can remove it. I can't because that's on top of. Hold on. Brad, good day to you. Hope you're well. We're looking at potential gold buys. Well, let's see. Pushing up now. Just in time. Yeah, we'll see how we go. So they're at the gates. Let's see. I mean, yeah, 30 still looks okay as well. The hourly looks probably the best of the lot. Falling asleep waiting for it to happen though. You know what that means.
You need some dinner.
Yeah, probably. That will get it shifted. That will get it moving for sure.
Question, Justin, on the Zoom call, I can't see you on the Zoom.
Yeah,
Zoom
you
call.
can't because Streamlabs is the streaming software for YouTube. Overrides it.
Ah, understood. Okay.
All right, lights are on.
So,
let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So I have also a stop order.
Yep, I've got mine in and just waiting. They're in the gates again. See if the gates open this time. Ben, take his time. Yep. Car left. Don't worry, people. If turn my monitor upside down, should be 40-bit candle. I got a big screen. You have to do what you have to do, my friend. Let's see. Starters are at the gates yet again, but keep getting a false start. Cam, what entry level? I've got 20. This is not financial advice, by the way. 2467.75. Daniel, GJ, not interested in it right now. That support, it's made a move. I'm waiting for it to pull back. I don't want to sell it from here. I'd rather buy it from this level, and there's no confirmation just yet to do so. So my focus is on gold.
Justin, any experience on the point right now, because the price is going down, going up right now in this actual candle here. It's taking some time. Do you have a experience? What does this mean maybe? So if there's a good sign or a negative sign if it takes too long?
Look, usually it means it's just building up liquidity. So I would say it's not a bad thing at all, because what I can see is we've tapped into this zone multiple times to reject. So even if we do again and begin to flip, just to me it just makes more sense for it to continue once it breaks. So I'm not
correct, because then we have a third candle at the end, which
correct.
is looking for liquidity and then breaking the highs.
So I'm not at all put off by it. We may have a weak pause in a 30-minute as well. It's still valid based off that in the next candle. Cam, yeah, that's where I've got my buy stop. So this is fine. right, let's see what's it going to do. Jellyfish, have you seen the cases like with current gold preset where price moved in non-expected direction rapidly, hence ruined your planned entry? It happens when news are not expected. Yeah, well, that when breaking news happens, there's not much you can do about that. I've experienced that. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. But again, you don't really, there is no expectations. I mean, all you do is base your trade or your plan based off previous data and patterns with price action that you're familiar with. But it doesn't mean it has to work or it's going to work. That's all we can do as traders. But yeah, it does happen. For sure it happens. All right, let's see. Now they're in the gates. Looks like we could get a... Gates might open, and they are. Gates are open. So we're in. Well, I'm in anyway. Let's see. Up and about a bit.
I'm also in.
Yep. All right, let's see. Bro, we're in. What currency? This is gold. A little bit erratic, the movement at the moment. Yeah, it's all good. Still valid, obviously. Okay, what I'm going to do is move my stop loss up a little bit. So my stop loss has gone to... Alright, it's rejecting quite hard just now. Just keeping it open, there's a fair bit of volume about.
I'm closing half.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Struggling, isn't it? And as long as it remains above this level, it will continue to bounce off it. Personally, I've still got the full thing in. Ship on car. In a buy right now. JFX? No, stop loss hasn't been hit. Alright, so M30 is closed. I'm still in full position, guys, at the moment. BJ is melting. In a very choppy area of traffic though. Very solid support to the left on GJ, so for me there's no sells at the moment. Cam, no, not zero spread. It's about between 0.5 and a pip, usually around a pip on gold. GJ about 0.5. To be honest, I don't know, man. Ben, I'm kind of happy just to let it ride, in all honesty. I'll still be in a profit, even if it hits full stop loss. And right now, it's about to break the high. Look at this. Here we go. All right, now I'm going to start to manage risk and move stop loss to current candle's low, just above it. Just below it, I mean, not above it. Volume right now, isn't it? It's popping about. It really is. All right, now I'm getting to break even. And I closed half at 9, guys. I just closed half. And there's your 10. That was a hell of a ride. But there you go, TP. Start to secure. You got 12 pips on the table. Almost took my first loss in how long on stream, but not quite. You still managed to ride it out. Well, I did. Well done, guys. That's to all the haters, because I know there are some. I know of a few. Stuff them. That's all I can say. We'd kill it again. Good work, guys. Well done. Anyone still in this? TikTok, how'd you go? Patience pays? Bloody oath, mate. Bloody oath. Honestly, we've not taken a loss on the stream for like a month, and we've still only got like 40 people on the stream. Go figure. Look at that. Thing of beauty. Alright, guys. Who took it? Can I get some W's in the chat, please? Can I? Carl, you're a legend, mate. You're a legend. You're always in there chatting away. Appreciate you. Anyone else? Anyone else take a win?
I was also in, but then I cut half and then I cut completely because it was moving too much down.
Okay.
And I thought it's maybe better.
I'll explain it in a second why I didn't. I'll explain in a second. So we go again, guys. Another W. Keep on keeping on. Killing it. Well done, guys. Alright, the reason why I didn't cut, for me, so long as we remained above, I mean, how many times have we rejected this zone? Multiple times. We go down to the 15-minute time frame. We've got, first of all, we popped above it, so it's definitely a level of interest, because we closed within it, we popped into the range below it, only to close back above it, reject that zone, close above it. 3 times we've tapped in. still managed to close above it. So for me, so long as we remained above it and didn't start pulling back below, so I did start to manage the stop loss, but I felt so long as we remain above that blue zone, that there's a high probability at some point we're going to make the move up. So in my opinion, was still valid. I didn't choose to cut any risk off the table as well. So it's one of those ones, mate. It's a tough one. I understand why you would have cut it. I definitely understand, because something I teach as well. I teach you guys to manage risk. But also it's a little bit of intuition, knowing that it's respecting that level. If it continued to do so, all I need to really do is break the high of the bearish candle. There's a high probability it's gonna continue up. So nice one. Good work, guys. Not the prettiest, but job done. All right. So who took it? Here we go. That's better. Good to see. Well done, guys. Peter, I hope that's a good man. Dot, beautiful. Went to make cuppa. Nice one. So maybe it was your cuppa this time. Genesius, W, nice one. Dot, W, relax and choose. W still in it. Nice one. Dot, Everana, nice one. Ben, good work. Itchy hand didn't lie. Not this time, but again, just be careful. Dot, no, it's all on you. Well done, it's on you. I'm sure you're looking at the same thing. Aaron, nice one. Ben, Sam, W, Hoye, good work, guys. Well done. That 5 minutes golden, it was. That was cracking 5-minute candle. So a tough one. I understand why some may have managed it. I was contemplating manage it, but I chose not to this time, accepting the risk. Sat through a lot of drawdown though. I had 26 pips drawdown, I think it was. That's probably the most drawdown I've ever sat through in a trade without cutting anything. And I'm going to close another partial at 14 pips, so I think it was close to 13, yeah. Dropped up. So Franco, man, don't worry, don't stress it. I mean, you know yourself anyway.
No. As I mentioned, so for me, this was my risk, and I thought, okay, this is going too much down.
That's
and
fair enough.
I was not willing to be more in this trade, and then it went up. So that's trading, absolutely.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's all part of it.
Yeah.
GU is broken out.
Yeah, GU split, put out at the end.
Oh wow,
As predicted.
that would have been a really nice entry. That is the ideal catalyst. That is perfect. That is a thing of beauty. Honestly, guys, if you want to learn something today, I learned just take a trade. Highlight that, screenshot it. I'll quickly go over what you've done here. Is you've broken above a resistance. It's not just any resistance, it's 4-hour resistance. You've closed above it with volume. The next candle has created a long wick to the downside, only to close back weak bearish, but still closed above the previous resistance. That suggests that what this wick has done is grab liquidity from this range, and soon we'll close back above. What's likely to happen is new candles likely to open up. If anything, create a tiny lower wick, and then begin to break the high, clean trap to the left. It's just going to make this impulse a strong, quick move. That's what it usually will do. And that's what it's done in this case. So not only do we take quality trades, we learn at the same time, and gold is absolutely pumping at the moment. So take note of that. Oops. Don't ever underestimate the need for 47 cents. That's your win. Got you 47 cents. Once was like $3 away from my target. I lost lows trying to make. Oh, I can imagine it. All of you, most of you have heard the story. I was very close to a 10%, my first ever 10% week. Put it all on the last day of trading and more. End up the week in a loss. That was many years, many moons ago. Man, oh man, when are people gonna start watching my stream? Honestly, they don't know what they're missing out on. They really don't. Cam, look, it's up to you. You should have a plan. For me, it's tapped into this resistance, so definitely I'd be securing something if not done so. Your next target is 24.72, and then after that 24.75, 74.60 roughly, and then 24.80. So I got 33 pips on the table, and this is my day done right now, to be honest. Yeah, I've closed full, guys. I've closed full. I'm happy with that profit.
Yeah, congrats. So very good. So it spikes up. How much it was? 70?
35 pips is where I closed.
35, okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's a nice win. Jellyfish, that's all good. That's all good. I've just decided to close at this resistance. That's as per my... Well, that was my initial first target, to be honest. Well, not the first target, you guys get the picture. The target where I thought we could potentially reject quite strongly at the realistic level. So that's where I'm going to wrap it up personally, and I'm happy with the return from it, so that's more than enough. Absolutely killing it, guys. These streams are just, we are rocking. Sammy closed it. Yeah, it's fair enough, and it's totally up to you guys. I mean, it could come up to the all-time high again. That's, I'm, fully aware of that. But I'm just happy with the profit I had on the table, so I'm happy to secure that point. Then you need to be better at holding a bit more, always tending to trail stops too much. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I'd rather just pick a realistic target. And again, if you're looking at the monetary value at the same time, not that that's my focus, but seeing I've done everything I need to do to get into the trade, what I, in my opinion, what is a quality trade. I've got the result. So then I can, if I want, look at the monetary figure in return and say, right, I'm happy with that. I'm going to close it. Especially if it lines up with a level. Running on this phase 2, nice one, Dot. Good work. No competition, Ben. Absolutely no competition whatsoever. None whatsoever. I couldn't care less. I know. Fact. Fact. Of course, he's going to have a lot more people watching him. It's just, he's a good salesman. But I'm a much better trader, I guarantee you. And I'm humble, but I honestly think I'm a better trader than what he is. Pagans, that's it. But good luck to him, because he's a good salesman. He's good at what he does. He's 100% he's good at what he does. Good luck to him. But nothing against him, but I just more confident. I reckon I could out-trade him. Mr. Phil took my W on GU, covered my loss yesterday. Nice one. Trading blue for a week. Good to hear it. 2 trades, 1 win, 1 loss. Nice one, brother. Yeah, GU was awesome, man. That was an absolute thing of beauty. This is something I'd frame. I'd stick it on the wall. I'd take and print it out, stick it on the wall. Learn from it. Look, in all honesty, I've got to be careful what I say, because I respect all streamers, but I'm happy and comfortable with what I do, and I'm confident I could, you know, back myself in over any of the others. It's good to be confident. All right, GJ's tapping in. So this is good on GJ. I'm actually liking this. So often when I see price action like so, well, when price is approaching a level like this, where we've got multiple weak projections to the left. First of all, who knows what I'm about to say? What would I normally want to see in this sort of situation? When I know we're trending, but we have a lot of wicks to the left. In order for me to validate this area as a tradable area, what do I usually like to see in this case? Peter, all good, man.
Closer below this the support, or?
Yep, but to make me feel comfortable trading this area when we've got all these wicks, what do I usually prefer to see in this situation?
No, I mean a pullback, so rejection from the support then.
Yep, but also prior to it, just to know that we are capable of cutting through this. What I like to see is clean traffic, make a clean move down, then pull back. Then in my opinion, this whole level becomes tradable again. You don't have to worry about these wicks so much. 15 looks alright, but right now it's, I mean, I'm gonna trust this. If this rejects now, I'm not gonna sell it on the next candle. Just, to me, it still hasn't given me enough to make me feel comfortable trading this level. I'd really rather see this candle just start to melt again and close near the low, trade a nice clean move down, then pull back on the 30-minute, retest this zone again, reject, and then potentially sell it. DJ is a bit difficult at the moment as far as the buys. A bit difficult because this candle's tapped in to that previous support and we are rejecting it. So exact same situation right now. GJ, what I could do is mark in another level of support, seeing we're just broken and closed below that support. Mark that level in and say I need to see clean moves within this range if it's tradable. So from this point down, nice clean move up, rejection, nice clean move down, or nice clean move up. So it may be tradable once it decides if it's going to come back down. So it might chop around a bit, then come back down and make a clean move up. I'm not going to take that first clean move up. A few reasons. Against the structure, we've got choppy traffic to the left. I'd rather let it create that clean move up, reject a previous level of support, confirm resistance, and then once I have my catalyst in price action, there's a higher probability it's going to mirror that move to the downside. So that is what I prefer to see in this situation on JJ. Buys below this support, not interested. Still not interested without any sort of pullback as well, and it's still not clean. See you around MY. And gold, still popping. All good on gold. So right now, the next point of entry is above that current level, but I'm not going to re-enter. Not now anyway. No way. But what I'd like to see moving forward is a bit of a rejection from this level. And if we begin to pop above it again, close above it, I start to look for options to buy it again, back up towards the current daily and all-time high. That's what I'd be looking at on gold. Not interested whatsoever in selling it. Not one bit. So that's what I'd be looking forward to on gold into pre-MI. Members, we'll be on with you guys for MI. So if you are interested in knowing more about the VIP, guys, make the most of it. You've got 2 weeks left from today to get in at the discounted rate. After that, it's not going to be a discount again because there is too much value in there to give it away for that price. It's just over $1 a day, guys. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. We're on a live call daily, basically daily. So far it's been daily since I've started it. Sim sessions, educational sessions, live NY sessions, webinars. There is heaps going on. So if you are interested and you want to know a little bit more, feel free to send me a message and I'll happily get back to you. The discount code and all that is in the description below. Also make sure to join the free Discord group if you have not done so yet. Ben, lots of value to be had. Heaps of value. Honestly, it's too much value probably, but I'll keep adding to it 100%, and I'm committed to helping every person who joins. Every person. You guys send me DMs, I always reply as quickly as possible. And yeah, make sure to give me a follow on IG, TikTok. You guys make sure to give me a follow on YouTube, and I will catch you guys again tomorrow at about around the same time as today, I think. Guys, well done. Great safe.
Thank you, Justin.
Mate, I will chat to you shortly. And
okay.
Guys, I'll see you. Rest of the VIP,
Bye.
I'll see you later. Cheers, mate. YouTube, TikTok. Take care, guys. Bye for now.